coming in. That was what I was worried about. I knew we were going to have no problems with fuel, given the charcoal, woodcutters, etc. It'll be fine when we get some bread, but they're still going to burn through the bread pretty quick. Oh, the bloomery's damn near. This one's damn near full. Someone's going to go pick that stuff up. The storage there is full. This is where you build a storehouse over here just to hold the iron. The downside is that then means you need a family over here to handle just picking up the iron. Where realistically, the bloomeries should be picking up the iron. Because, well, nobody needs to be right here. They can't put the iron anywhere. Wait, is somebody over here actually picking up the iron? Because you shouldn't. No, okay, good. Somebody should be picking up. The blacksmith should be grabbing more of the iron than he is. But he's getting it from over here in this large storehouse, who does not have enough families to do all the jobs that they need to do. Which means I could assign more families, but then they're still walking around long distances picking up one thing at a time. Or I could make another storehouse and just make them specific to certain items. Like put a storehouse right here for the blacksmith and the joiner's workshop, and they go pick up planks and iron slabs, but they can do it with carts, which is probably the right move. Because iron slab and planks don't have any business being over at the marketplace. So realistically, I suppose I should do that. Can I fit one in here? Yes, just behind the church. Probably fit one right here instead. I feel like the tavern should be right in that corner. Yeah, we're saving that spot for the tavern. All right, 4 families out and about. Well, one of you build that storehouse for me, and some of the others put together the tavern. We don't have an ale yet. Really? Can't snap in any of that. All right. Went over there a few times, didn't I? This... What? That's all the closest you can get? Oh, I changed my mind. Yeah, the tavern right across from the well. That makes sense. That'll do. Because ultimately, the tavern's going to need its own infrastructure. Since I generally put the malt house right over here and the brewer nearby as well. Or maybe we'll put the tavern right over here with all the houses. Face this way. Why do you hate corners, game? You know what? Fine. We're not snapping to the rows anymore. We're doing it my way. A little closer we can get. All right. One of these houses will become the brewer. And we'll just have some liquor-based, or I guess malt-based infrastructure over here. Like the malt house. And that just makes it much easier to just wheel it right over there. I forget how big the malt house is. It also means the storehouse that is under construction can hold iron slab, barley, and what's the other one? I think it's just planks. Yeah, it's called planks. Unless that overwhelms them completely. And in that case, we'll have another storehouse that just handles barley. I think in the past we had a storehouse that just handled barley. Which probably means I should have had the malt house back over here. If we ever start planting flax, where the hell that's fertile. Over here, we can actually rotate this one out for flax. Yeah, have a couple other fields, another farmhouse or so, and then just have the weaver's workshop over here. Oh, we have an opportunity for a bandit camp. I don't need to see the fertility of the ground under which they are, and they are really, really close. All right, guys, it is winter, so there's nothing else for you can do. Town of Springfield. Why don't? Oh, that's right. We never did put together a Fletcher's hut. So I guess new spear militia. I'd really prefer one to just be at full force. But I guess that'll do. The hell was it? No, that's right. It doesn't matter. Alright. Do you think you could not sprint? That'd be awesome. The retinue's not going to get over here in time. Yep, they're already coming over to try to grab him. On the downside here is going to be making sure we fight them not on our land, because I don't feel like burying them, because people get pissy even if they're just like right over here. So, we're going to go here first. And try to beat his archers to the punch. The retinue, you're sprinting, aren't you? Stop it. I want you to go right to the camp. Are you even coming along? Yes? Maybe? Why are you guys stuck? Why are they so far? Wait, are you sprinting? No, you're lying to me? You seem like you're sprinting. Why are you so much faster? Is that morale? I mean, how do you guys have experience? You know, well, I guess part of your troops are from the other unit? We're the bad guys. I guess the other good guys, technically. What is your problem? Fine, you sprint. Catch up. Resources stolen by the nearby bandits. They just got here. I immediately went up to go out and get them. How could they have possibly stolen from me already? Okay, you can stop sprinting. You caught up. Where are you going? I put the line over here. Oh, right, we're in battle. That's why those guys were so, slow to get back out there. A newly formed unit, they were still getting used to putting their armor on. I don't think they actually have much as far as armor goes. That's what we need to upgrade to next, is an armorer. We need more level 2 burgers plots. We should really be stressing that. Why are you guys spread out so far? What the hell are you doing? Oh, because I spread you out so far. Where's the other one? They're just on top of each other? There's only 16 of you. Excuse me, where the fuck do you think you're going? What are you doing? Why? Are they going after the... No, we're doing this fight. You're not allowed to run away from us. They're going after him. Who isn't even, like, there yet. We're, like, right in front of him. And now we have to chase these guys down. In a charge. As spearmen. Because he's blindly running towards those mercenaries. They're going to get flanked. Trying to get to another enemy. And now they're getting hit by arrows. The AI, I swear to God. Great job. Everybody go home as quickly as possible. Because that was stupid. Did we get... I guess we got some influence from that. I have never seen the AI do that. They're just like, dut, dut, dut. Oh, look, there's a way bigger army coming after us over there. Let's go after him. Excuse me, I am right... Am I a fucking joke to you? I am right here. We're wearing armor. No losses. Unfortunately, we don't get flags because we weren't at full strength. I like having the banners. The banners are a nice touch. A new message. All right, yeah. It belongs to me now. And that will allow me to buy more retinue. Wow, that logging camp really logged. Good God. Well, there's a... We don't want the berries taken out. So I guess we're going to move it over here. That'll give 6 families something to do. As they all scatter. I guess realistically I should have put it over here. So we get rid of some of these trees. I guess realistically I could just make another one. All right, I'm not snapping. It is now March. So we have to immediately get on top of all of the forger hut stuff. 2 families have to go and be dedicated to that. Until more need to be dedicated to that. You guys are disbanded. is at least getting some people working on it. At least one cart has come out to pick up some of the stuff over here. Yeah, we're going to need more food for more people, for more logistics, because that's really what kills you. All right, this storehouse is taken care of before we equip anybody to it. It does get planks. I guess it can get barley if it can stay on top of that. It will not take malt. That'll go directly to wherever the brewer is. Ale, and then from there, they'll pick it up right from the tavern. Any of this? No, the rest of the stuff doesn't matter. This is what you guys pick up. If you run out of room, we will upgrade it. Or, no, it isn't. We're going to upgrade it right away so you guys get 2 carts, because you're going to need them for hauling all that stuff. That leaves 4 families available to get a whole bunch of things done. $67, $72, $79. So this one should go again next season. It'll be fallow after that. And this one should be flax next season. And then be maybe fallow after that. I'm curious to see how long it would take to actually need to go fallow. Barley's even pretty good on that one. I almost feel like this one just rotate through all 3, and we'll see if it ever actually gets to a fertility level that I need to worry about. Flax is even higher over here? Really? All right, we'll do 2 flax. I know I'm worried about food, but I guess that just means we'll plant more fields. This starts to become the min-maxy portion of the game. It just becomes fairly tedious, and every new family that you get, like, a third to a half of them wind up having to become farmers. If I remember correctly, barley is shit over here. Rye's everywhere. Flax is pretty good over there. Amber's pretty good everywhere. Work area is empty. It is now. It's growing. Give it time. Believe me, you're going to be up to your eyeballs in berries here pretty soon. Sky. Go put $1 redo in the sorry jar. How are the mods in Skyrim going? I think I'm out of dollary dues. Well, as long as you don't apologize for it. Too steep. Yeah, we're just gonna have a bunch of people cut down everything. As long as it's not near the hunting grounds of the berries, we're cutting down everything to make room for farming. Because agriculture. It's just how it works. We're out of timber? How did that happen? Probably because I don't have to be working on the lighting camp. That would explain it. It's a pretty damn good reason, honestly. We do need somebody in the forester's hut because these woodcutters are running out of firewood. Not as much as we're running out of fuel. Let me take these guys off of this location, bring them over here. And I've got a couple of these trees knocked out. Seems like a safe area. A little bit of longer hike for the kiln. But we do what we have to do. How's all this taken care of? That's getting upgraded. Malt house is up. It's not operational. That's just fine. We should really be concentrating on is farmhouses for next season. Because we're gonna need them. So we're gonna put the logging camp there to obliterate everything over here. And it looks like we should probably be doing the same over here. If only for one season. Or continuing this road. And there we go. We can put a little farmhouse here. Similar infrastructure. Put a bunch of fields for the emmer on this side. Have this ready to go by the end of the season. As a matter of fact, yeah, farmhouse right off the King's Road. Nah, we don't want off the King's Road. That doesn't make any sense. But put this right over here. What in the hell is a cobra chicken? I mean, it's a euphemism. If it's Australian, it's got to be some form of euphemism. You 1.5 Morgans. Let's get ambitious with this. For that. Oh, goose. That's what I say. I swear I've heard that before, so I know, you know, like, that's not a thing. Not a real thing, anyway. It's just one of those, right, Aussie to American slang. What was that one again? Sort of situations, like drop bears. They do hiss. Oh, we're going to have quite a few logging camps around, aren't we? Alright, we're up to 8 months of fuel. For food. There you go, so you have plenty of pick now, don't you? Alright, is somebody working in the berry hut now? If I remember correctly, we could get one of these granaries up and running. It only picked berries. We do have one of those. They were transporting. They're doing it. Aussie Man Review made it a thing. Are you literally walking back with a single barrel of... Yeah, transporting 1 berries. Alright, what say we upgrade this? Part of the time... What happened to the person that was transporting the berries then? Is he still doing it? Yeah, he's still transporting the berries. You just can't see the people anymore. That one, yeah, they're all transporting berries. That will have 2 carts rolling back and forth. Transporting berries. That's something I really want as an upgrade in this game, is the ability to just give storehouses and granaries more carts. Because there's no reason to assign more families to them, because they don't have carts, unless they're getting eggs. I guess if you had another family going to get eggs, provided... No, you need another granary just for eggs, because you wouldn't want... Like, you'd want the carts only going to get the berries, whereas individual people going to get the eggs, they only pick up 1 unit of eggs at a time. It's not like the cart just goes down the street and picks up 1 until it hits 10 and then doubles back. Oh yeah, they are cobra chickens. You still being a hunting camp, yes. Are you a smelter? No, you're not. No, you're a tanner. And you guys can go do whatever the hell you want. Alright, well, you're paused. Until all of these have been picked up, you're all paused. Because nobody can literally go get just the smelting. Hey, fuck. Broke out. Are you serious? Did it burn down the entire manor? Just rebuild it. Fuck it. Never seen that happen before. Construction finished manor. What? That's not construction finished. Well, at least it's still being taxed. Let me guess. Yeah, 2 people are homeless. Bloody lovely. I should just increase the taxes to make up for it. In theory, we should be getting a lot more... Let's see, that got upgraded. What can you be? You can't do armorer yet. You could do a brewer, but I'd rather brewer be down the street. I'd rather the second one was the armorer. If you're picking up... You're not picking up a damn thing. What are you doing? Transporting. Transporting what? You're supposed to get planks, barley, iron slab, and... Fuck, I don't know what else. You need more people over here? Alright, well now you got a person over here. I mean, it's a large storehouse. There's 2 carts full of stuff that you guys are supposed to be getting. How about this one? Can you be upgraded? Yep, good. Do it. I don't know what we're going to make you, but we'll turn you in some form of artisan, I suppose. Probably need a Fletcher. We got plenty of wood coming in. I think somebody's hauling all this wood somewhere. Or you guys haven't actually started doing anything yet, have you? No. Get some of it done. There's definitely some room here. So these logs are getting hauled away as soon as they're showing up. Not bad. So we should have at least one person over here actually getting more ore. Well, that bloomery doesn't have anything in it. Okay, that didn't take very long. All that iron disappeared pretty damn quick. Wait, why can't I assign someone to this bloomery? The hell? Oh, because it's paused. Yeah, I gotta get back into the habit of just pausing buildings. But I don't know if that brings the person that was assigned there back. It probably should, and if it does, I really need to get into the habit of doing that, because then I can just put a bunch of houses here and say, everybody that lives here works, you know, here, here, and here. But now I'm afraid to build more houses. Thank you for the notification. I guess those people with the hut can't, or they can't keep up regardless. I guess the granite would have to be like right here. And then at that point, how are you, then you're just making constant long trips back over here to do that anyway. Ah, hell, probably the wrong people. going to be assigned down there too now. So that'll put a delay in that. Yeah, we're going to have to double down, focusing more on farming. Feed the people. Alright. Flax is actually pretty good over here too. What the hell? Oh, it's on the trailing edge of it. So we can do flax fields over here. Because there's garbage over there. Barley probably is too, yeah. So realistically, we set up crop rotation on each of these. I shouldn't do any of them right now. I mean, we can't because they're still building the farmhouse. However, I guess I could assign everybody the other farmhouse and they can come over here and try to work on it. They're going to do that anyway because once you have several, they never followed like the area that's supposed to work. They just sort of fuck off and do whatever the hell they want. But yeah, realistically, at least one field should be fallow every year. But if I try to make one not be fallow now, they're going to go try to plant something on it. So if I go fallow wheat for one, for example. And then, well, I guess yeah, they're going to do it on two of them. And so this one would be wheat fallow. Yeah, because I don't have that one. So this would mean they'd only work one of these, two of these fields. Problem is, they're going to try to do these right away. Fortunately, I do have it set to medium, so maybe they'll just bugger off on them. It is April. They could get something out of it. So let's just make this the highest priority for the 4 families that are somehow out here doing this. They do fill up that mine really quickly. Seems like it's working out okay. I guess to avoid homelessness, this should actually be the highest priority, but I don't even think I can prioritize this. It just happens. Right now we have 2 people that are... You know what? It doesn't matter. Wait, how's taxation causing a problem? Nobody complains about taxation at 1%. That's new. Might be a glitch. We're going to need a lot of people. Excuse me. Where we're going, we don't need roads, apparently. That tree's full. Did you not? Oh, right, yeah. Oh, are those shitheads with the baskets? They're coming up with the carts and they're picking up from these huts instead, which probably aren't full. So they're not taking 10 back. Alright, let's find out. This one has 1. This one has 3. And the shithead that can pick up 10 berries is going to go to one of these 2 because it's closer instead of these ones that have like 50 each and need to get them. Yep. He's going to the closest one, which only has 3 berries in it. No, he's not. Holy shit. This is going to drop down to 23. Holy shit. It's the first time I think I've tried to predict something like that, and it worked out okay. I think it turned out better than expected. What would really be nice is we have the ability to just issue, like, granary to granary transfers. Because otherwise I wouldn't have a problem just having a granary attached to a forager hut, so they don't have to worry about storage. But then it comes down here, and the only way they can access it is when somebody wants a berry for the market or something. They have to come all the way down here to pick it up. And it's not like I can't just say, yes, you can store it here, but this is a transitional place that he has to go somewhere else for. As it stands, I assume that this large granary here, which is literally just for berries, gets pulled. Excuse me? Are you running a market stall? And if so, yeah, don't run a market stall. Somebody else is running a market stall can pull from that granary, but I don't want you running a market stall. Food stall, holy crap, they have a single carrot and an egg. Does that mean, it probably doesn't mean we can upgrade anybody. No. Maybe next year when we have more bread, with any luck. How does it already have 3 logs in it? Everybody else, you're on farming detail. I don't know what we're going to get out of this since it just became May. Probably nothing at all, but we're going to find out. Realistically, I imagine that we're just going to get a waste of labor. Because they're going to try to plow and sow 2 fields, and then they'll try to harvest them in September, and I don't think they get a whole lot done. But hey, a little's better than nothing. The real pisser will be that the mill will have to keep hauling the flour from over there back over to the flour from over here back over there. I guess it's grain. It becomes flour in the mill. You know what I'm talking about. Why are there only 3 people working over here? I said 3 families, not 3 people. How's everybody else doing? Working their way over here in the dumbest way possible. Understood. I guess they'll get here by next month. Oh yeah, that's okay. Just work on the other field. It's alright. Don't, you know. Prioritize one versus the other. Hey, SC Fox, welcome. Yeah, we're doing alright. Trying to get back in the swing of things in ye old medieval times. How you been? I think you're doing alright. My neck isn't. This is damn heavy. We're not in combat right now. I keep forgetting to take it off. Are you a Lord of a Manor, SC Fox? Do you play? Policies available. Why would I have policies available? I haven't played in a good long while because I was waiting for new content. But they just switched the experimental patch over to main, and I was being asked about it because a lot of people know I played the shit out of it and figured out a bunch of different things. It was teaching people on stream. So now people come in and are like, are you going to play the new patch? I'm like, there really wasn't that much new added. I know there was something added, but I couldn't. I didn't feel like there was no change log from the experimental branch to the main, but there was like a version shift. Maybe it was just a date. Maybe they didn't actually change anything. I haven't seen anything new. You know, people have compared this to Banished a lot, and I've never played Banished. Maybe that's what I should do, is just fire up Banished. Yes, I know people are homeless. It's June. The manor will get built. The manor will get rebuilt. Maybe the manor should have a damn lightning rod. I thought. Is it not being rebuilt? I assume people are rebuilding it. Oh, yeah, I guess they wouldn't unassigned. What the hell was that? They just disappeared. The manor gets burned down. Does it not come back? Do I have to just build more houses for those people? And we had a bunch of spare families. I would presume Oh, so let's see if this works. I don't know if they ever fixed this. I've heard of problems in the past where if you destroy or like remove your manor, you can't rebuild it. Yeah, I've heard Banished is pretty good. Yeah, well, the game is in early access, so for a game in early access, it is remarkably stable. I did have my first crash today, but it was due to like some organic, like with this game, you can make housing plots be fairly odd, and the game has to kind of figure out how it wants to work with what you're giving it. And I had a guest house in the same region as the workshop, which the guest house is the house with the plus on it, and the workshop is the house with the hammer. And when I formed it and saw it do that, I was like, I didn't know it could do that. That's weird. And then I tried to plant a vegetable garden in it, and it immediately crashed the game because it's like, I have no idea how to handle this. That's not supposed to happen. But considering the amount of hours that I put into this game, that being the first crash, that's pretty damn good. But yeah, there's a lot of features that have to come to this. This thing sort of blew up because somebody called it like a Rome Total War killer, and the developer had to be like, it's a single developer. He's been working on it for 7 years. He's very dedicated to it. He had to come out and be like, y'all, no, it is not that. That is not what this is. But it got really overhyped and got super wish listed. Did really well. And that is good. But at the same time, it was like, okay, stop. I just realized if I set this to berries during berry season, and then maybe, oh, it can't do barley. That's right, because it's not an actual crop. I guess I could do, I don't think flour would help either. So I put a mill next to it. I guess we could bring all the flour up here, because it's not like these guys are going to be doing anything any other parts of time of the year? Oh, yeah. We don't want grain up here. And I don't want them going out and getting eggs and veggies at random times. I guess I could help with vegetables. But I don't want... Though the game is... There needs some efficiency changes, like a peasant with a cart can carry 10 units of a food, but they'll just go to whatever's closest most of the time. And if there's only one of that food, well, they just wasted 9 carrying capacity. It was very inefficient. Whereas any other peasant that doesn't have a cart will just carry 1. And what it needs to do is, I don't know if I did see it go through and bypass 1. So maybe Greg did put in that they prioritize large loads now. We'll find out. Definitely won't be for eggs because you only ever have like 1 egg at a time. And we'll add vegetables if it becomes a bigger deal. Yeah. It has to be one of those ones where it's like, okay, do a quick check. And yeah, you do want, if it's closer, then you do want to be able to bring it back because then it's usable faster. But at the same time, if you get some units like this individual here, Jacob, who is transporting planks, I hope you're transporting 10 of them because you have the wheelbarrow. And a storehouse only has one wheelbarrow by default, 2 if upgraded. But if you can have 6 families in a single storehouse, and there are 3 people each, but there's only 2 carts to go around, what we really need is the ability to just buy more carts so everybody has a cart. Why are there spears in here? Who's putting spears and shields in this storehouse? The trader should be doing that. How much money do we have? Oh, nice. That's much better. Also, I should be taxing the hell out of people because we're not bringing more people in. I'm not building more houses until I'm sure I can feed everybody. Oh, I can feed everybody. How the hell did that happen? Why are we at 19 months? Do we have a lot of vegetables all of a sudden? Oh, hold on. No, we have a bunch of extra berries, a couple of eggs, and 25 veggies. Are they in the market? No. Oh, wait. You're level 2. You can be level 2 as well. I think that'll bounce us up to the next... Yeah, that'll get us up to the next area so that we can get... We can start making armor. This guy can be an armorer. And we can get all of our militia, at least with helmets. But if we're actually recovering that well, that's a surprising jump. Then we might actually be able to start putting more houses up, at least ones that have vegetable gardens. Did you guys just give up and were like, nah, I don't feel like sewing anymore? That's enough fucking carrots for me. I don't fully understand how it decides how they're going to focus. You need the ability to like fine-tune the priorities a bit more. Where are you guys? Well, at least one of you is working. Oh, you're all debranded. Oh, touche. This game does have a higher scope than Banished, which was focused solely on survival. Yeah, I think this game just seemed to click with me really well, which is odd because I hadn't read much about it, but I was just like, yeah, okay, I'll go through and do this. And I had no idea what it was doing for the most part, but you do have to be a general and a governor. And there's a surprising amount of, like, you can actually flank units when fighting. I think that's what got the Rome Total War comparison, but it's nowhere near the complexity of Rome Total War. But I played those games and surprisingly never played Banished, but did do like city builders and stuff like that and the micromanagement stuff. And I'm going to assume it's just because I played those games that I was like, oh yeah, all this comes pretty naturally. And I've never lost a game even when I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But it surprises me when other people have talked about having their entire towns burned down. I'm like, how? I'm going to guess. I'm just going to say they were chatting and weren't keeping track of stuff. And that's what did it. It's closer to something like Stronghold, to be honest. I think I've played that one, but it was a while ago. It's actually growing. I'm curious to see how much growth this actually gets before harvest time in September, because it's July right now. We'll see how high that number goes. Still, limit the work area. Yeah. I mean, with a name like Stronghold, you would kind of expect a little bit, a bit more on defense, war, fighting, things of that nature. I think I'd be a little disappointed if a game was named Stronghold and it didn't. Are you full? No. Where are you taking the timber? Oh, you're probably taking it. No. Are you? Probably taking the timber over to the saw pit. All right. Is Forrester actually doing anything? Forrester is usually doing something. Oh. Hey, Tanner. I need you to change where you work. You gotta go hunting. We have too many deer. We're having a deer problem. Alright, everybody over here. Yeah, they get so many berries so fast. It's still gonna be, what, 6 more trips with those carts to take care of those berries. We got a lot of room here that we're not using. We could be farming this. This is not that big of a deal to get rid of farms after the fact. The trick's just going to be hauling it back to a farmhouse. How much does a farmhouse cost to make? I've never tried. I've always centralized my farming in the past, so 3 logs. I'll probably get them back. Farmworkers plow the field. I don't think I've ever actually read this. Farmworkers plow the fields as soon as the winter passes. No, they don't. But no later than November. Then they sow them with the chosen crop. Harvest happens around September. That's not how this works at all. I mean, it's how that should work. Whoever wrote this, you know, that's how it should work. It isn't. We got emmer, flax. Well, oh, we have barley over here? Huh. The time now is 5 a.m. on the east coast of the United States. For anybody that is interested, that's what the Westminster chime means. In case anybody needs to go be a responsible adult. Try to find one that's just kind of a garbage value for all of these. The problem is, Springfield here is so fertile. Not rye. Rye's everywhere. So fertile that there's really no good place to put this farmhouse. It's all pretty fertile. If we're more worried about emmer. I guess I'll have to take a check and see, because I'd actually prefer all the stuff get pulled into a central location for processing, but I don't know if it's a one-to-one. There we go. So what if I just place this here-ish? I want to get rid of the... Yeah, we'll start over here, because there's still plenty of trees over there. I think this is all good for emmer. Right at the moment, yeah. Emmer and flax. I should be responsible, but I probably won't be. Fair enough. We're not doing any rotating barley over here. But flax is pretty... We've been not getting a lot of flax. I'm a little worried because this is the forester's hut and this is the woodcutter. And it's right next to all the flax, though. So now I'm like, all right, where should I put this then? Yeah, right here. And we're going to make that a low priority. I don't know. That's kind of experimental. We'll see just how much grain turns into flour. If it's a 1-to-1, then we could just haul the grain and have mills set up in town. Have it to make it more look more Dutch. We should probably set up trade logistics so I can get more money, but I kind of want the armor making. Money is important for mercenaries. So let's unlock some more of those. Oh, our population isn't growing, so I think, excuse me. There we go. We should probably at least raise it up to the point that we can start selling, or get at least 2 full squads, if not more. I think we have enough large shields. What about the rest of you? How do we have 65? How much money do we owe? That's a good bit. Well, by the time that goes up. Like, if I don't... The other thing, too, here is... If I don't buy this now at 240, it's going to cost me another 240 just to buy it later, as opposed to this one that only cost me 50. So I'm going to buy that now. And also buy large shields. And that's going to hurt the taxes. But it's about to, well, frankly, not hurt the taxes because I'm going to drop this down to 36 and we're going to sell maybe a lot of these. Hard to say. What kind of livestock do we have? Fritz is carrying a rider. Do we have room for another horse? We do have room for another horse. Get another horse. And set them here at the trading post. You guys having problems getting more supply over here? You having problems stocking it up? Because we have a lot of spears. Like the blacksmith is saying he has a ton. He just told me. Not sure what your issue is. Wait, did 2 people move in? How do we have people unassigned? Did I drop them off of something? How are you guys holding up? Slower, but well enough. I think I've been moving these logging camps around a lot, and I'm kind of like, I think I'm getting a little overkill. All right, in August, we're going to have a bunch of people already set up. And I feel like we could get a couple more people set up over here. We can probably afford to feed a few more people. I don't even think that we are. We've got that homelessness thing set up there. So we're going to build 2 more houses just to get rid of it. Because it doesn't seem like anybody's rebuilding the manor. And I think this is a bug that is not going to be resolved because it's acting like it is refilled. Which is weird. We may just be stuck with that homelessness thing. I don't understand how taxation of 1%. Did they change it? Taxes. Predicted approval loss, 0. Does that actually not mean taxation, but that's actually homelessness? Because I've never seen land tax of 0 cause a problem. We'll see if the value changes. The problem is the value changes like throughout the month. Are they still just plowing it? Yes. Y'all, it's August. Next season is harvesting season. Just stop. I didn't realize it was going to take you that long. Hell, this thing's only, what, 13% grown? I don't think you can get anything out of this. Or, hell, it's August. I should just keep them assigned. At least if they'd be in the area. I don't think they will. I'm sure if you just assign them and they don't have anything to do, it's just, oh, they're waiting. And look, like, these guys are all the way over here. What are you even doing over here? Are they helping to build stuff? So if they're assigned, but why are you over here building a farmhouse? No wonder you guys didn't get the fields done in time. Most of your family wasn't even over here helping. You're over leveling ground for shit. Can you only have a maximum number of people working the fields? What the frick? All right, well, this will be a total of, 3 Morgans? I don't know how many people we're going to need for that. But we get to do this thing where we come up, drone's eye view, find places that can be paused to take people off of them, and then have them go work the fields. They're at 18 months of fuel, or food. It's always fuel that seems to be a problem. Which is weird, because we have so many people in the charcoal kiln. It doesn't even seem like it's worth it. How much of your time is spent? Yeah, you're transporting. Guiding an ox? What are you guiding an ox for? You're a charcoal burner. Only one person is burning charcoal. Everybody else is transporting. What are you transporting? Are you going to get firewood? I'm going to guess you're going to get firewood. How about you? What are you transporting? Yeah, I'm going to assume they're all walking over here to get firewood. Firewood goes in. Firewood comes out. The idea is that the forester here is going to have planted a bunch of trees. We're going to have this woodcutter back up and running with a fair bit of lumber. And then the charcoal kiln will not have to go as far. Maybe. I've heard they nerfed the foresters. I mean, they needed to, because, oh my god. All right, let's skip ahead and see, as soon as we hear the church bell ring. We pause the game and start reassigning everybody, because it's harvest season. Bandit camp was sighted, which means... which means I don't actually care. I'm going to hire... You know what? Yeah. It's August.